So today we're going to be learning about order of operations, which basically means the order that you do everything in an equation. So I have a list over here. So first we do parentheses, and then exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and then subtraction. So the way that many people remember that is PEMDAS, which I highlighted over here. So that hopefully that can help you remember the order. So let's do some examples. So first, we're going to do 4 plus 2 minus 1. Okay, so let's go down the list. So we don't have any parentheses. We don't have any exponents, no multiplication, no division, but we do have some addition. So first, we have 4 plus 2, which is 6, minus 1. So we brought that down. And then we do subtraction because that's next. So we have 6 minus 1 equals 5. So that's a pretty simple one. So let's try a similar one. So we have 8 plus 3 minus 5. Okay, so 8 plus 3, we're going to do that first, right? Because we don't have any of these, but we have addition. So 8 plus 3 is 11. We're going to bring down this minus 5. 11 minus 5 is 6. So there's our answer for that one. Okay, so now we're going to switch it up the order a little bit and see if we can figure this out. So we have 11 minus 6 plus 2. Okay, so 11 minus 6 plus 2. We don't have any parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division. But we do have addition, right? So we have 6 plus 2, which is 8. Now we bring this down. We have 11 minus 8. Right, which is 3. So there's our answer for that one. Now we'll do a similar one. We have 4 minus 1 plus 6. Again, we don't have any of these, right? But we do have addition. So we have 1 plus 6, which is 7. Now we have 4 minus 7, which is negative 3. So there's our answer for that one. Okay, so now we're going to get a little bit more complicated with some parentheses. So we have 8 minus 1 plus 4. Okay. So we do have parentheses, right, which is the first thing we always check for. So we're going to do that very first. So we have 8 minus 1, which is 7. We're going to bring this down. So we have 7 plus 4. So now we do our addition. And 7 plus 4 is 11. So there is the answer for that one. Let's try a similar one now. So we have 7 times 2 plus 2. So this one is similar because it has parentheses, but this one has multiplication. So let's see. We have parentheses again. So it doesn't really matter that it's multiplication because it's in the parentheses. So no matter what, we do that very first. So 7 times 2 is 14 plus 2. We brought that down, so now we do our addition, is 16. All right. Now let's move on to some division. So we have 4 plus 4 divided by 2. Okay, so again, we have parentheses, which is the very first thing we always check for. So we have 4 plus 4 in our parentheses, which is 8, divided by 2. So now we do our division, and that is 4. So there is our answer for that one. Okay, so now we're going to do a couple of the examples from the worksheet. We'll work through the first 3, and then you guys can do those on your own. So the first one we have is 8 minus 4 plus 6. Okay, so we have no parentheses, no exponents, no multiplication, no division, but we do have addition. So we have 4 plus 6, which is 10. So we have 8 minus 10, which is negative 2. So there's your answer for the first one on the worksheet. The next one, we have 4 plus 7 minus 8. Okay, so we don't have any of these again, right? Nope. But we do have addition. So 4 plus 7 is 11 minus 8. Bring that down, so now we have 11 minus 8, which is 3. So there's your answer for that second one. Okay, and we'll do one more from the worksheet. This one's a little bit more complicated. We have parentheses and multiplication. So we have 7 times 2 minus 3 plus 3. Okay, so we do have parentheses, which is the first thing we check for. So we're going to do that very first. So 3 plus 3, we have 6. And we're going to bring all this down. Okay, so we don't have no more parentheses, no more exponents, but we do have multiplication right here. So we're going to do that next. So we have 7 times 2 is 14. We're going to bring this down, minus 6. So all we have left is this subtraction. So 14 minus 6 is 8. And that is the last one that we're going to do, and that's the third one on the worksheet. So that one is 8, and you guys can work on the rest of the worksheet yourselves.